like many other baseball teams, they have fireworks every Friday night when the team is home. And the last time I checked, they only cancel fireworks shows if it's too wet. And you pay extra for the fireworks shows. So I'm sure that if fireworks shows were canceled because the team lost, you'd have a lot of upset fans saying, give me my money back then, I paid to see fireworks. Oh, and it's minor league baseball. Winning is secondary. It's about developing players. All right, now for the regularly scheduled jokes. Well, I do things on the weekends, although that can be problematic for a recluse like me. And that includes doing meetup events at microbreweries. And normally I don't go out as far as Brooklyn Park. That's a long way to get a beer when I live in the 651. I'll get back to that about that meeting. But I knew that a friend of mine would be there that I hadn't seen in a while because, well, life happens. And I got to see my friend there, but what I have to contend with is like, oh. I said I mostly go to the ones in the 651, and one dude there said, what do you mean by 651? Obviously I guess you haven't seen the movie 8 Mile. That made it pretty popular to talk about area codes in terms of where you live. But then, well, it got even worse after that because there was, the same dude who had the nerve to ask me, what's a microbrewery? You're at one tonight? You're obviously playing dumb with me if you don't know what microbrewery means. You know what micro means, you know what brewery means. Just slap the two words together. It'd be about as dumb as somebody asking, what's hate fucking? And then, just as bad, there was another, thank you. I remember from another venue, there was one lady that wanted to hear my hate fucking joke all the time, and it's like, I don't want to be known for that one, but there are a few people out there that I get it on why it's popular with some people. Yes, there was another attendee there that was just as bad as the one playing dumb. Well, I think because he probably was, instead of just playing the part. Because he said that he went up to see the Glensheen Mansion in Duluth and said, well, if I owned that mansion, it'd be a party house. And yet he said he's never had a loan. It's like, why is that? Is it because your credit rating is shitty? I think that's a case of owning any house, let alone a mansion that you can do a public tour of, is a pipe dream. Oh. I wish I was making that up. Yes, it's even challenging to do chores and errand running for somebody like me. I actually loved going to the P.O. box to pick up my eBay and Amazon orders because there was, well, some people call it an Easter egg there. I was surprised that a friend of mine actually sent me postcards this time after talking about it previous times. It's like, yay, they're here. I like postcards. Art is good, and I put them in photo albums. I collect them. I keep them for myself. I hardly ever mail them to anyone. But then after that, I went to get an oil change on my car. There were 2 technicians there. I like the second one better than the first. Why? Because the first one, all he wanted to do was joke around about my car, and then after that, when other visitors showed up, he wanted to joke around with them too. And it's like, this is my car. This is how I get around. It's not a joke to me. I want to see that my car is running properly. Call me crazy. I don't think that's too much to ask. Why do I like the second technician? Because he was more enthusiastic, and that was proven with him giving me 2 fist bumps and saying, oh, your car, it runs well. You could own it forever. And it's like, well, as long as is humanly possible, I guess. And then he got into things I was surprised he'd ask me about with my personal life. Do you own pets? It's like, no, I don't own any dogs or cats. You gonna watch the football game Monday night? And that's also a reminder of how I'm careful when I talk about performing to people that don't know me. I'm the type that will say something that's half true. If I'm going out on Monday night and somebody wants to know where I'm going, I'll say, well, I'm going out to have a beer with my friends. Which is true. They don't need to know what else I'm doing besides drinking beer, because it's what I do to make myself happy. So there was that, and then, well, I still did things after that. There was even the errand running that landed me at the Speedway gas station. And normally that's nothing unusual, but I ended up with a souvenir. They had Green Day themed Slurpee cups. And it's like, yay, I love seeing them in concert last year at the Twin Stadium. So I got one. Well, it's sure better than the disposable ones anyway. Yeah, I'm the type that gets excited about some of the weirdest things. You probably figured that out about me by now. And then I also went to the Trilon Cinema. I go there more often than the first run theaters. So all through the night, no, not to be confused with the Cyndi Lauper song. This is a World War II era movie starring Humphrey Bogart. Another song called All Through the Night was in it. And it's like, yeah, this works for me, seeing classics, because I know that they've already decided what's good, because they've been out for a while. In fact, my next visit probably won't even be for a movie. I think it'll be for the poster sale they have next month. It's like, well, there's probably some good posters there of movies I've attended, like, oh, maybe the Hitchcock series? I remember learning about Hitchcock when I was in high school. The teacher said he liked appearing in his own movies, and I remember that lesson when I went to see some of the Hitchcock series. It's like, yeah, he's right there, and he's not there for long. Well, I guess that'll do it for me. Hey, you've all been great.